Hey there, Gemini. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. You are watching a general love reading for the sign of Gemini for the last part of October 2020. This is a general love reading, and of course that means it can apply to just about anything in your life, any type of relationship, any type of situation, any type of circumstance that you might be dealing with. It's important to be flexible with the energy with these kind of readings, general readings on YouTube. This means that you can be represented by any of the characters that shows up in the cards, regardless of gender. It also might mean that you feel like I'm reading for you, but you could feel like you're cross-watching for somebody else instead. Parts of the reading may resonate for you, other parts may not. So take what does and leave behind the rest. My intention is to reach those that need this message and will benefit from it. So Gemini, I hope you enjoy the message. I hope that you get something out of it. I hope that you feel like it was worth your time and worth your while to watch it. If you're brand new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me and giving me the opportunity to read for you today. There is more specific information in the description box below if you want to take a look there. I also want to say a big thank you to all my returning viewers. Thank you so much for all your support. I really appreciate it. So, Gemini, let's get started, shall we? Let's see what's in the cards for Gemini. We're going to start off with the Five of Cups, paired with the Page of Pentacles. Seven of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Judgment. Queen of Swords in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Four of Wands. So we have a Queen of Swords on the table. She's in reverse. And Gemini, this can be your energy or somebody that you're dealing with. If the reading resonates, you'll be able to figure out who you are in the reading. If you're represented at all, you may be an external party that kind of is receiving this message because it applies to you and it's something that's happening to somebody else. So just keep that in mind. There is some grief regarding something that you may have learned about, or something that you are learning or finding out about. This could apply to a connection or a relationship. Get some more cards out for Gemini and see if we can't get more information. I'm not picking up a super clear message just yet for you, Gemini, so let's see what else we get. We have the Hierophant, Two of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Wands in reverse, Five of Wands, Justice. It's interesting because Judgment and Justice came out in my last reading, but they were over here. The Sun in reverse. Four of Swords. And we have the Nine of Cups. So this Queen of Swords is finding something out, or she's learning something. She could be gaining some insight. Maybe she's received some information or some news or a message, but it's throwing her off. It feels like something very significant. It feels like it applies to a relationship or connection. Whatever she's finding out feels like it's causing her some grief. She might be unwilling to believe what she's hearing, or maybe she just doesn't want to think about it, but there is the sense of maybe she doesn't quite understand, or it might be something that she's learned or come to understand about something that she's in disbelief about, or she's not getting it, or maybe she's not understanding it fully. But there's something about this. It's causing her some pain and some grief. At the same time, it's something that maybe she's in disbelief about, or she's unwilling to accept, something of that nature. Could be that something didn't transpire the way she had hoped, or something didn't work out, something didn't go as planned. Could have something to do with having to give something up because things didn't go your way. Feels like this has to do with some kind of long-term goal. Again, it could be associated with a connection or relationship, but this is something that this Queen of Swords, I feel like, really wanted, or was looking forward to, or was working toward, or was moving toward. I feel like this is, again, this could be a connection. It could be some kind of long-term goal that this person was working on or working toward. Let's get some more cards out here for Gemini. We have the King of Swords now. He's in the upright. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. The Devil in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles. The Moon. Eight of Pentacles. And then we have the Four of Wands again, clarifying the Four of Wands. So this could be some work-related situation, a project, a long-term goal. This Queen is finding out something that she didn't know, and it's throwing her off. It's throwing her off balance. Or she just feels like, no, this isn't right. There's something wrong about this. I don't get it. It's not making sense. But she's finding out something significant. And she's finding it out from this King of Swords. Now, this King of Swords is a highly intelligent individual. This is somebody who has the ability to make head over heart decisions. This is somebody who's not going to steer you astray. This is somebody who will give you an honest opinion. This person deals with facts, information. Highly, like I said, highly intelligent, clear thinker, clear communicator. Someone who will not lead you astray. I feel like this person is a person that's delivering this information or communicating with this Queen of Swords about something that she wasn't aware of or something that she didn't know. And I think that this King of Swords knew that this information or what she's finding out would cause this individual some grief or hurt a little bit. But it feels like he knows he has to give this information or communicate this information. There's something about this King of Swords where he's obligated to provide this information or communicate with this Queen of Swords, even though I think he knows the effect that it's going to have on her. I think she might be in a state of disbelief, or she's not accepting the information, or she's resistant to what she's learning, what she's being told. Again, this could have something to do with a job situation, or again, some kind of long-term goal or project. There is, again, some kind of emotional element to this information this Queen is finding out. So there could be a relationship or connection, or more than one, tied to this situation, because she's having an emotional reaction to this, and she's resistant to it. Resistant to hearing it, resistant to accepting it. Get some more cards out for Gemini and see what else we get. We have the Star in reverse and the Hanged Man. Queen of Wands in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse again. King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have the Four of Cups. Okay, so we have King and Queen of Pentacles, a Queen of Wands that showed up. I think this Queen of Wands is the same person as this Queen of Swords. They're both in reverse. Something is not going, something's not transpiring for this Queen. Something's not going her way. Something that she's planned on, or she's worked towards, or she's expected, didn't pan out for her. I feel like time ran out, or there's a sense of time running out, or something. She dropped the ball. She made a mistake. And it has to do with some long-term goal, or something she was hoping for, something she was moving toward. It involved this King and Queen of Pentacles. This King and Queen of Pentacles, now this could be these could be business partners, these could be colleagues of this Queen of Swords. She's finding out something about a situation where I feel like she was creating something or building something, possibly with these people. There's some kind of connection with these two. These two feel very loyal, very loving, very compassionate, hardworking, dependable. The King and Queen of Pentacles are the type of people you want in your corner no matter what. They're the best friend you can rely on at a moment's notice. This is the motherly figure that puts others first, that has dinner on the table every night, works a full-time job, that kind of thing. These two are just very reliable, good, solid, upstanding, high-integrity people. And there's something with regard to this Queen of Pentacles that this Queen of Swords did not know, or she's finding out about something. But I feel like there was some kind of mistake made, or some kind of problem that occurred, and it was due to this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. Some kind of action she may have took or didn't take, or something that she said or didn't say, but she caused some kind of upset or upheaval or imbalance. She made a mistake, she dropped the ball, she missed a deadline. There's something about this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords where she caused something to occur that she may just be finding out now the outcome of her actions. In other words, she may have done something where she didn't feel like there was any repercussions or anything that would follow her down the road, or anything that would haunt her down the road. But there's something that's indicating she made a mistake. She may not even be aware of how it affected the ultimate outcome or how it affected other people, but she's finding that out right now. This King of Swords could potentially represent this King of Pentacles, but it could be someone separate. I haven't really decided that yet. This could also be a family situation with the Ten of Pentacles coming out here. But again, it also feels like it's associated with a job or a project or some kind of long-term goal. Let's get this last round out for Gemini and see if we can't get anything else. We have the Tower. Page of Pentacles in the reverse this time. The High Priestess. Three of Wands in reverse again. The Lovers. Nine of Pentacles. Knight of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Knight of Cups. So this looks like it could actually be kind of a very specific situation. I'm gonna try to pull out some kind of general messages from what I'm seeing, Gemini. So there's this. The cards are indicating that this Queen of Swords is responsible for some kind of action taken or inaction, something that she did from the past that's actually affecting a situation right now. I don't think that she anticipated whatever occurred in the past would come back to bite her in the ass, but that's what's happening. It has to do with some kind of mistake she made, some kind of deadline that she missed. She dropped the ball in some way, shape, or form, and I honestly don't believe either she was ignoring the fact that she thought that possibly her actions would come back to bite her in the ass, or she really didn't believe that that would be the case. Or it's possible that if she's thinking that, well, if I don't make a big deal about this, or I don't talk about it, or I kind of keep it under wraps, it's not going to matter in the future. And that's why I feel like something's coming to light, or she's learning something. She's learning that possibly there was knowledge of whatever occurred in the past, and it may have not been addressed back then, but now it's coming back. And I think this King of Swords is making her aware that this situation is now affected the way it is because of something that she did. I get the feeling like she gave up on something, or there's the sense of not quite living up to your expectations, or not making the right moves, or this indication of mistakes that were made that were not, there was no attempt to correct them or make amends for them or to fix them. I think that it's something that occurred in the past that could have been dealt with, that was ignored. And due to that situation, it has come back to haunt this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. Has to do with the situation involving this King and Queen of Pentacles, who I feel are very significant connections to this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. This Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords may even, at this point in time, starting to understand the significance of the relationships of the people involved and how it affected them. Here's the other thing, though, with these cards coming out the way they are with this King of Pentacles. Whatever occurred in the past that rests in the hands of this Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, it affected her, came back to bite her in the butt, but it didn't come back to bite this person in the butt. This person's okay. Whatever occurred, for some reason, the negative effect it's having is not associated with this person. And that may have been the intent to a certain degree. I'm going to go ahead and say this. It may not be true for everybody, but I get the feeling that this Queen of Swords was keeping something to herself. She might still be trying to keep something to herself. But I don't know that it's necessarily possible to keep this to herself anymore. I think it's coming out in the open. I think what she's finding out is that other people already knew about the situation. They're saying, hey, do you remember when you did blah, blah, blah? Do you remember when you said da-da-da-da-da? Well, here's the outcome because of that. I don't think that she realized that people know what they know. Maybe it just wasn't talked about. So let me give a couple of situations. It feels like this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands ignored a situation or didn't make an attempt to correct a problem or to correct a mistake or make amends for something. I'm getting that too with the Seven of Swords and Page of Cups coming out here at the very beginning. There's something indicating that she may have wronged somebody, or she may have made a mistake with regard to a connection or a relationship, or she just didn't acknowledge it or attempt to fix it or try to resolve things. It was just ignored or hidden or kind of swept under the rug, and now it's coming back to haunt this person. So again, I'm going to indicate that with these Four of Wands coming out here, I feel like there was something that this queen was moving toward, or some kind of project, or something that she was creating for herself, or something she was manifesting into her life. I feel like it involves other people. I think it's something that she wanted. I think it's something that she was invested in, is still invested in. I don't think this has gone away. And again, it could be tied to one or multiple relationships, but there's something that she's building or creating or wanting to be a part of. This could be any number of things, but it's something that she deeply desires. And I'm not sure, with the Four of Cups coming out here, to me I get this feeling that whatever occurred in the past, again, that this queen made a mistake, or she ignored something, or she didn't fix, whatever that was for her, it ultimately is affecting this situation, this Four of Wands, and I don't think she realized that it would, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't know how else to explain what I'm seeing over here, other than I think that she had disconnected the two, but they're tied together. Whatever's coming back to bite her in the butt is associated with this Four of Wands. And I don't think she expected that. I don't think she saw that coming. That's probably part of the reason why she feels there's this energy of wanting to resist what's being revealed to her, or what's being communicated to her. She's resisting this, or ignoring it, or not wanting to look at it, or not wanting to admit what she knows to be true. There's this avoidance energy coming off this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. And it has to do with this Four of Wands. Like, she doesn't want to admit that it affected this outcome of this situation that she was moving toward, or wanting, or manifesting into her life. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to make sense of this reading. And there's definitely, it feels like a very specific story, if I'm being honest. So because this is a general reading, I'm trying to kind of generalize the message a little bit as best I can. So I hope it makes sense. Am I taking this card? So the Three of Pentacles, I'm going to go ahead and take this card, Three of Earth, in reverse, because they don't usually fall out of the deck. So I'll go ahead and take this one. It's a reversal, so that means it is a potential blockage. And we'll see what this says, Gemini, and then we're going to wrap this up. This is just about a half a page long, not very long. I'll display the card for you. Here we go, Gemini. The reversed Three of Earth asks that you be sure of your motives, as they will play a defining role in the outcomes that manifest. For instance, if your goal to be successful and powerful is based on a need to feel you are of higher standing than others, you will quite likely be knocked from your pedestal. If your desire is to possess and control, you may well be met with loss and chaos instead. Keep in mind that in all things you will reap what you sow. If you want instant gratification, you may find you are met with disappointment. If you spend all of your time worrying and second-guessing yourself, you may find yourself making more mistakes. The Three of Earth reversed also cautions against becoming so focused on your goals that you forget to consider the emotional needs of those around you and give the appearance of being insensitive and selfish. Do not create distance between yourself and those you love. Intimacy and connections are essential, especially if those you love are the reason you seek to better yourself and your future prospects. This couldn't have been a better card. It really fit this reading quite nicely. I do feel like whatever occurred in the past with this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, that's coming back now to bite her in the ass, whatever she didn't address, whatever she didn't fix, it was associated with connections, with relationships, specifically this King and Queen of Pentacles, who feel like very loyal, upstanding, good people, the type of people you want in your life. Whatever this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands did, it affected these people, and now it's coming back to haunt her. I think she's kind of dismissing it. I think she's trying to ignore it. I think she's trying to push it away. But someone very significant, this King of Swords, someone that she trusts, someone that she knows will not lead her astray, is giving her a heads up about the situation. Say, look, This is why this is occurring. This is why this has transpired. And it's because of what occurred in the past, what you didn't address in the past, what you didn't take care of in the past. I mean, the good news to a certain extent is whatever this person did or whatever she didn't do or said or didn't say, while it's coming back to haunt her, it's not necessarily negatively affecting these folks. These people are okay. They may have felt maybe there was some delays or some resistance or some kind of negative effects with regard to whatever this Queen of Swords is responsible for. But with regard to the big picture, it did not affect these people on the long term. It's something that this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands will have to come to terms with, because she didn't come to terms with it in the past. So, Gemini, I'm going to go ahead and leave that here. I hope that the reading resonated. I hope that you enjoyed it. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment or two if you feel like sharing your story. That's always great as well. I wish you all the best. If you're this Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, which is the person, honestly, I feel like I'm reading for, I wish you the best going through the situation, trying to figure out what you need to do to make amends or rectify the situation or resolve the situation. You know, there's always opportunity for growth and always opportunity for resolve. That's just my opinion. You know, everybody makes mistakes. So whatever the case may be, if you're one of the other people that were represented in this reading, things are going as they need to go. The universe has stepped in and things are going as planned according to the universe. So I'm going to leave that here. Gemini, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Bye.